Damn, dude, I can't believe Hank and Connor fucking died. Oh, man. Man. Dude. I feel so bad about that. I mean, the upside, yes, everybody, like a lot of important people to us died.
RIP everyone.
However, we were finally able to reunite, or not reunite, but unite androids and humans. That's the upside. Downside is everyone's fucking dead. Everybody's fucking dead. Damn. How'd you kill the one character that can't be killed? Very carefully. Very carefully. I'm sure some of the Jerrys are still alive. What's the point to be free and united if everyone's dead? Everyone's not dead. If you really want to get technical about it, far less androids died and far more androids are living right now, and they can live in a free world. Thank you to Marcus, by the way. Just saying. Just saying. Like the people that matter to us, most of them are dead. Yeah. But we paved the future. Well, we paved the way for the future. Or start a civil war, make android factories to take over the world. That didn't happen. Hillary Clinton called them off and said, we're going to be working on uniting androids and humans. And at the end, Marcus was talking to everybody that was in Cyberlife. Oh man, that sucks, dude. I'm not happy with that ending, but that means it opens it up for another playthrough to find an ending we're satisfied with. However, the final verdict for this game, I give it a 9 out of 10. That's right, 9 out of 10. Dude, it really fucking stepped up at the end there, man. It really did.
Nope. RIP North, Gara, Alice.
Yo, thank you for the 200,
Hank,
200 bits.
Jerry, and probably Sumo now that no one is coming home to him.
Oh,
On the plus
man.
side, that was great. Let's go round 2.
Honestly, the QuickTime events weren't even the issue, Snarky. The QuickTime events were probably the easiest thing about the game. But yes, this game is a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Dude, this afternoon playthrough is what really sold the 9 out of 10. Originally, it was an 8. This is definitely a 9 out of 10. This actually made me feel. Okay? This fucking made me feel. It made me have to think about my choices. No matter what, there was always a consequence. Consequence being good or bad, mind you. Not many games have been able to do that to me, man. The Last of Us is the only game that's ever made me cry. And this game, it almost made me. It almost made me, dude. I genuinely feel bad when people die in this game. Like, they did a really good job at not only building the story, but making you feel connected to the character you're playing. Like, I felt really fucking bad about killing Hank. I'm really fucking mad that it didn't register the X button and Connor died. But besides that, every time I let someone die, I felt it. I fucking felt that shit. Not like, who gives a fuck? He's dead. Nah, man, I felt it. I felt bad every time I did something bad. Good game. I would recommend it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely what could have used some help there was definitely the dialogue options. No, don't spoil anything now that the game's over, because that could be a different playthrough that we're not aware of yet. But yeah, bro. Chat can vouch for me. If you're new here, chat can vouch for me. I never give games a 9 out of 10. I've only given one game a 10 out of 10. Ever. Take that for whatever you want to take it for. But I am very stingy with my ratings. And the fact that I gave a quick time event-based game, which I fucking despise, a 9 out of 10, that should tell you something. 10 out of 10 was The Last of Us. Like the dialogue needs some work. And when I say needs some work, it needs to be less vague with options. Like, I need to see what the fuck I'm about to say to someone. Especially when you only give us like 5 seconds to react every time. There needs to be a little bit more clarity here as to what the fuck I'm choosing. Like, they give you no time to react, man. Like, y'all are like looking at the options, and I already had to decide, and you're like, why didn't you choose that option, you dumbass? Well, it's real fucking easy when you have 15 seconds to think about it, when they only give you 5 seconds to react. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just, one, the graphics are great. The story was compelling. The fact that I mean, look at us, chat. We were fucking divided. Like, all of us were fucking divided. You guys were mad at me. I was mad at you. Like, that means the game immersed us to that level. Think about that. Like, that's good shit, man. That's good shit. I did not think I'd be... honestly, dude, when I first started playing this game... Well, here's the thing. Originally, I wasn't even going to play this game. I told myself I'm not playing it because it's a quick time event-based game. I then heard most streamers talk how good it was, so I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot, but I figured the game would be like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. I was fucking wrong, dude. We don't know who RA9 is. We have no fucking clue. We don't know. Could it have been Marcus? I mean, Marcus was... I mean, RA9 was essentially like the Messiah, you know, like the person who led the people, right? I'm not very religious, so I don't know much about this, but like he was kind of the leader, and that's what RA9 was the leader. But then again, they said RA9 was the first of its kind, and we don't really know what the first of the kind was. We never found out who RA9 was. We don't even know if Amanda was real. Amanda, now that I think about it, I don't think Amanda was a real person. I think she really did die. And then I think RA9 was like programmed into Connor because they said Connor was a unique model. And I think the reason why the other Connor came down there in the Cyberlife area was because Amanda was controlling him. RA9 was not Lucy. There's no way. The only game you have played where I went back and watched the VOD. Dude, you have no idea how bad I feel for some of the decisions I made. Like, I was feeling that shit in game and as well as from chat. That shit was way more stressful for me than it could possibly even be for any of you in chat. I don't care what you say. I was not only pressured in game, but I was pressured by chat. And a part of that kind of added to the experience. But that shit was stressful, dude. Peju, 9 out of 10. Would highly recommend. I'm not blaming you guys. I'm just saying, like, it's a stressful fucking game. Like, it's not one of those games where, like, it's a good or bad option, and then you go home at the end of the night. It's like, there's the good option, and this is what fucking bad happens because of it. And then there's the bad option, and this is what good happens out of it. And sometimes one option leads into 4 more options, and those 4 options spread off into 2 more options. And anything can change the entire course of what you're doing. You did feel like choices mattered? They did. 100% they did, man. Like, dude, I put a lot of hours into developing a relationship with all these characters that I killed off. North, you know, North is probably the one I was least concerned about, but I mean, bro, Luther fucking helped us out, man, against that Klosky guy. Luther didn't have to help us, and he did. You know, Kara helped Alice against an abusive father. Hank, you know, he went from fucking completely despising Connor to actually being his friend. Who else? I mean, shit, there's a lot of them. As far as replay value goes, I think you could probably get a solid 3 playthroughs out of this before you kind of already know what the fuck's going on. I think you could do 3. You'd be pushing it with 4 playthroughs for sure. For sure. But I don't think there's any more than 4 playthroughs in this game. Not unless you're trying to go back and experience every single tiny choice. It says Android's one freedom for the moment. Oh, great. Whew. Rough, man. That was rough. Sucks, man, but it was a good time. It was a good time. I'm glad I got to experience that with you, chat. For the most part. I wasn't sure who was spoiling shit. So for those of you, maybe if you're still in here and I timed you out for spoiling something and maybe it wasn't a spoiler, please understand. No hard feelings. You can take it out of follow only mode now. But there are things called preemptive spoilers, and preemptive spoilers are things that may happen soon. Like, oh, I can't wait till he tries this part. But then there's like other spoilers where like, I don't know if it's a spoiler. You could just be completely blowing steam out your ass. And I don't know that.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different.
She's deviant.
I feel
free.
I am someone.
She's deviant.
I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play.
Damn.
But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Boy, there's choices after the goddamn game. Be free.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Really? I let her free because I didn't want her asking me to take the fucking survey anymore. Just saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. She kept fucking asking me to take the survey and I don't want to take the goddamn survey.